In September 2024, on the Everest Longbook Glacier, National Geographic accidentally discovered an old boot. The name embroidered in red near the ankle of the sock was none other than A.C. Irvine, a 22-year-old Oxford student, who went missing during the 1924 Everest ascent with Mallory. The third British expedition to Everest in 1924 included Mallory and Irvine. Mallory was the only veteran to participate in all three expeditions, and Irvine was an engineering student at Oxford University. At that time, Everest was an unknown territory that humanity had never set foot in. In the 1920s, to reach Everest, one had to take the northern route starting from Tibet. In 1924, they set up Camp 3 in the relatively gentle East Longbook Glacier area and approached the northern ridge to establish Camp 4. At North Call from Camp 4, the plan was to ascend the northeast ridge, setting up Camp 5 and Camp 6 on the way to the summit. Unlike how it appears from a distance, Everest above 8,000 meters is referred to as the death zone, and even now, dozens of corpses are left abandoned in this area on the northern route of Everest. There are three rocky cliff areas called steps, among which the second step is a nearly vertical cliff with a height of 30 meters. At 8 a.m. on June 8th, Mallory and Irvine were scheduled to depart from Camp 6, and Odell set out from Camp 5 towards Camp 6 to support them. The northeast ridge that Mallory and Irvine were climbing was obscured by fog. At 12:50 p.m., as Odell reached an altitude of 7,925 meters, the fog suddenly cleared and he saw two dots moving on the ridge. A small black dot moved below the rocky area of the ridge, and a second small black dot advanced towards the first dot. He had witnessed Mallory and Irvine on the ridge. However, later on, clouds gathered near the summit, and Odell was unable to see them. Afterward, Odell testified about the location, where he had seen Mallory and Irvine, and in his initial statement, he was convinced that the first black dot was moving past the second step towards the summit. However, as the skepticism of the climbers intensified, his statement changed. It could be said that it was heading towards the second step after passing over the first step. If Odell's claim that he saw them on the second step is correct, most mountaineering experts say that Mallory and Irvine could have conquered the summit. After the second step, there would be nothing left to be rough. However, Odell, who spotted Mallory and Irvine on the ridge, was unable to see them again. After that, it remains a mystery whether the two people went missing after reaching the summit or had an accident during the ascent, even now, 100 years later. The story of the search for Mallory and Irvine, which couldn't be included in the shorts, can be found on the Why the Thing channel.